Oh, Scott from Wessex Blades. They're all me new subscribers that have picked up about 25 in the last few days. So, hello to everybody who's new. Let you poor unfortunates in for knowing the sort of strange stuff I get up to. For all you old hands, it's the usual sort of update. This is for the chap I've just done about 6 little sharpening jobs. So, between picking them off the floor, do a bit of funny editing. But where can we start? Forget the lightness. So I've cleaned that up. I haven't gone crazy because it's quite vintage. Okay, so back's all nice and clean. Where's that paper gone? See. Yes, tis sharp. So that's number 1. That's a classic, isn't it? British Army penknife. And there was he wanted this one done, so we cleaned this up. It's one of them heirloom jobs. Opinel, an old one. This is so ferrule on it. So again, that's cleaned up. It's a problem. I've got dogs all day long now. So clean the edge up. Done. Again, ferrule lock. That's that one. This one next. What I've done, I've cleaned the edges up, but these are the ones that I've sharpened to a certain degree. So you'd use it right-handed, like that. Okay, so that's the old Saperica. It's a camping tool. Yeah. No. And that is now clean as. Beauty. Just that grip, ready? Steady. Ready? You do. You. Just doing that. Turn it in my hand. Ready? Just the end. If you wanted a pouch for this little beauty, so I've got that one done there. Yeah, light in here is just abysmal. So just a pouch. This is a Mercator or something. There's a lock back. So I've cleaned the blade up, satined it, done the edge. Let's just appreciate this one a minute, ready? This is cougar on it like that, or a mountain lion or something. Mercator stainless, German Solingens and yes, very nice. Very nice indeed. So, wiped away, lock back, away, and obviously when you've got those lock backs with the D-ring, make sure that unfolded over when you put the blade back in. And he wanted this little slip pouch, so fair bit of leather and stitching, sort of thumb section there for. And then goes in there like that, or goes in the other way. Double usage. And then he wanted a guard. The way I did this was the lever actually goes over there before this lever comes over here and then pops. So there's actually 2 layers of lever there. And I sort of moulded it to my fists. It's Wessex Blades way of doing it. Wanted it sharp as well. Yeah, I don't do sharp. Yes, and it bit the Wessex. It bit me as I had the mask off and I was wet moulding this. Yeah, said hello to the corner. Yes, so that's all for away next weekend, because I'll be busy next week. So axe mask still fits over the other one, sort of vaguely closified the stain on that, so that's his 6th done. And Camille. It's a shame I can't do this in the house, it's always too much going on. It's a Danelaw. $52,100. So it's slightly more on a satin finish, but I don't do things for exhibition-y show. It's not for that, it's just so it cuts better. And obviously if the surface area is down, it won't want to rust as readily as a 400 grit 01. This is 52,100. So if you get the if you finish it a little bit more, it's not quite so much surface area for it to bloom up with rust. So yeah, don't cut for toffee though. Just the end. Yes, that's what it cuts. So yeah, that's in 52,100, and I worked out this is a spalted beech. Just the light is just scary rubbish in here. As good a show as I can do in there. So red liners. Nice bit of brass on it. Particularly happy with the sheath, the way it turned out. Matt, Tiny, I'm doing yours again because I wasn't happy with it, so I'm going to redo Tiny Hills. Matt, Tiny. But this one I'm happy to let go. And then goes with a dangler, fire steel. That's some of the nicest leather I've used in a long time. That's Identity Store. you're actually able to look at it and check it. And I got my sort of side to side way of doing the tiger stripey sort of things. So that's that ugly face. And then, as you try and zoom you out, it's just a size comparison on old Merlins, old school, for neck knives. I've had a few inquiries, so I've got one already pre-sold, which is the Uber Merlin, which is a sort of super trick one like that. Okay, so I've got trying to get them ready for the wilderness gathering, but you can see the size of what a Merlin is for a neck knife. So if I cant it down like that, it goes in a Kydex sheath and just quite happily sits there. So the Kydex sort of pancakes out to about there. So you got a pancake sort of sheath about sort of yay big, sort of tobacco tin size. And it just sits and hangs in there quite happily. So that's that Merlin. But the new ones, I can get the same shape out of, but they're actually longer in terms of, you know, what steel I got. So I can do some tough nosy rhino ended ones as well. So that's that, and they're slightly more skeletonized as opposed to those. So they're slightly lighter overall as well. So that's a vague idea on size. There's a nice big radius there to get your thumb in. I mean, my fingers are quite chunky, so you can see that that there is a big radius. So your hand gets right in there, your thumb goes on top, and you really are using all the blade right up to that section I round, and I keep that sort of section, that end there square for your fire rod. You want that bit nice and comfy, so I round this off here and keep square a bit further down. But yeah, Merlin's frickin' magic. So just a little bit of a chat about berserkers. The rationale behind my cleavers is it's a heavy blade for someone who's quite skilled. This isn't really a beginner's knife, okay? You've got the blade from there to there with rock. It's not a chef knife, but it can do, you know, it can do your ransoms. It can rock a little bit of cabbage. But the beauty of what the whole point of it, I still have a chance to go out and prove it, is, you know, when the hazel comes out of the bottom of the base of the tree and you've got all those wands that come out like bean sticks, to get that in amongst those and deliver 3 blows to take that stick out is a lot less unwieldy than if you had an axe. And you know, you're putting your hand back here and you're trying to hit your wood, you know, trying to hit that stave with that much head, or you've got that much to deliver nearly a kilo's worth of weight to chop that stave out. So that's what it's for. It's for accurate chops in confined areas that an axe would not struggle with, but you just got less area to swing. You need to swing this less because it's got that much weight behind it. I kept it, rather than all of that. What's the point in having all of that? Let's save a bit of weight. Let's save a bit of weight, yeah. And that also then allows your thumb to go there, your hand to go here, and you're still able to do control cuts in this section. Your hand is right there, okay? You've got a hand hold here, you've got the hand hold here, so you can actually, you know, use it and chop it and split and do things with it. So that was the rationale, as it were, for a berserker. And Marauder's very similar. It's that's more of a sort of woody choppery blade that's not too heavy. Alright, but the berserkers are full on. Get the thing done. Get on in, get your fire done and eat steaks with it. Anyway, hope that was useful for you. Usual sort of stuff. Next project, I got some of my carter there. That's going on this dangle here. Never stops. Never stops. Thanks from again. It's got Wessex blades.